This chapter, the New Jerusalem Calendar, proposes a radical restructuring of the terrestrial calendar based on divine authority and ease of memory, directly linking the temporal organization of life to the spiritual architecture of the New Jerusalem. Summary: a calendar of seasons and symmetry. The chapter presents a proposed calendar reform intended to be adopted by the 144,000 brides of Jesus. It is founded on the idea that Jesus Christ will instruct his bride to change the calendar to align with the seasons, warning that the Antichrist will attempt to copy this action falsely. Daniel chapter 7, verse 25. 1. The calendar's structure: 4 equal seasons. Instead of 12 irregular months, the new calendar has 4 seasons that are equally distributed, approximately 91 days each, aligning precisely with the equinoxes and solstices, the season peaks. Symmetry and simplicity. Days are numbered using a minus countdown and plus count-up system, e.g., counting down to the peak of summer, then counting up from it. This makes the calendar easier to remember and aligns it in tune with the seasons. Leap year cycles. A symmetrical leap year cycle is proposed to ensure equality between the northern and southern hemispheres, with both hemispheres receiving an extra day on the leap year. The system is designed to correct minor errors every 40 years and achieve perfect hemisphere equality every 800 years. 2. The theological context. Shifting laws. The need for a calendar change is justified by Scripture. The priesthood being changed, there is made of necessity a change also of the law. Hebrews chapter 7, verse 12. The ultimate Sabbath. The author expresses the hope that by the time this calendar is fully adopted, every day will be the Sabbath, and work for the Lord will be a joy, making the proposed work/rest divisions irrelevant. Sun and seasons. The chapter corrects the common idea of the moon determining seasons, asserting that the seasons are determined by the Earth's tilt at solstices, caused by the sun's magnetic rotation, aligning with Genesis chapter 1, verse 14. 3. The grand timeline. The proposal touches upon a massive, celestial timeline. It takes approximately 30,000 years for the Earth's tilt at the solstices to align back with its respective star constellation, a concept referred to in relation to the backwards movement of the Earth's tilt every 2,500 years. Opinion. This chapter effectively completes the website's project by extending the geometric principles of the New Jerusalem into the domain of time. Total system integration. The proposal of a new symmetrical calendar is the logical final step. Having defined space, the cube, and morality, the commandments, the website now defines time as needing to be perfected and harmonized with the divine, structural laws of the universe, the seasons and sun. Ease as a divine quality. The primary motivation for the new calendar is to make it less complicated and easier to remember, thereby conserving human energy that can be used more effectively without error. This aligns with the overall theme that God's law is ultimately simple and beneficial, not a burden. Celestial authority. The author frames the change not as mere human preference, but as an instruction to be received by the 144,000, giving the calendar an eschatological authority and positioning it as a component of the coming new creation. It turns the calendar from a human invention into a divine instrument of truth.